Hello. Now I will present my BankApp application. Okay, here you can see the navigation bar. When you put the mouse pointer over each of the options, you can see that the color changes a little bit. This is the home page. The home page was designed with a bootstrap car. Also, each of the menu options and components was designed and created with bootstrap car. So here we have the create account, the deposit component, and the withdraw component. Here in the all data option, we show all the accounts that have been created in the application. For demonstration purposes, the account is preloaded with three accounts that were previously created. So if I click here in the create account in the all data option, you can see that the component was created with a bootstrap car component, and each of the accounts that was previously created is being shown. So we can go to home, create account, deposit, withdraw, and all data. You can see here in the URL that a hash is being displayed, which means that I am using a hash router. One of the design issues I had is that at the beginning I designed the application using create browser router, but when I loaded the application into the S3 bucket, I discovered that the S3 bucket needs each component to have its own information in a directory. So when you use a browser router, the application doesn't work in Amazon S3 bucket. So I had to create the navigation again, and this time using a hash router. And when I redesign and program the app using a hash router for the navigation bar, it worked just fine. Here in each of the components, there are validation for each of the fields. So, for example, the create account button is initially disabled. If I don't input an email, the application tells me that I have to input an email. When I input an email, but the password is not long enough, the application also tells me that the account that the password is not long enough. So if I create a new account, with all the information correct, and I go to all data, I can see that the new account is in the all data component. If I make a deposit, the deposit is made to the last account that was created. For example, if I enter an invalid number, the deposit is not made. When I enter a negative number, the deposit is not made. But if I enter the correct amount, the correct number, the deposit is made and the balance is shown here. When I withdraw an amount, the withdraw button is initially disabled, and if I enter letters, for example, it is filled, and try to withdraw, the withdrawal doesn't happen, and the information previously input in the field is erased. When I enter a negative number, it is validated and nothing happens. But when I enter a valid amount, the withdrawals happen. If I go to all data again, the withdrawal has happened. If I try to withdraw more money than there is available in the balance, a validation also happens and no withdrawal of money is made. If I make a withdrawal of just the same amount in the balance, the withdrawal is made and the information is updated in all data. Um, some of the design issues, we're trying to use forms, which I decided not to use. I just input all the information in the card components, and I also use the Create React app utility in React, and refactor all the application for using local libraries, and compiling the single page application into a web application for later import into the S3 bucket. Okay, thank you very much.